This is FCOA lesson 10, the lead coach training. As a coach, you have already been helping out other lead coaches or instructors, and now the time has come. You're setting up your own freediving event. Slowly, non-swimming Asia starts to believe that maybe they also can learn how to be part of the ocean. And they are looking for organizers that can take them there and teach them that. We will talk about how to advertise your event, the payment setup, communication, the event handling, duties of a lead coach, creating teaching opportunities, the aftercare, your credibility, plan B, and what to do when things go wrong. To advertise your freediving event, social media is definitely the right venue to place your event information. Yet, many people seem to have forgotten how we used to advertise before internet. Personal contact, talking to people face to face, is still the most powerful way to get someone enthusiastic. If you are not a great talker, then just go dive, go love what you do and document it. And then let the photos and video talk for themselves. The payment setup. Be clear about what things cost. Your participants want to know how much they will spend over the weekend. So be very clear about all the extra costs that are not included in your packet. Hidden charges are a big no-no and will give you a bad name. Insist on full payments in advance to control the cancellation rate. Participants that pay in advance are more determined, more serious, more ready to learn, and they hardly ever back out. Be clear about your inclusions and make sure to deliver what you promise. First of all, be very careful about what you promise. Set low expectations. If for any reason you can't deliver what you promised, then acknowledge that and come up with a fair way to fix it. Also, be clear to your fellow coaches what you expect from them and how much they will earn. They should know this before they commit. Be quick with transactions. No matter what needs to get paid, when people have to wait or repeatedly have to ask, their resentment will grow with every hour that they have to wait. Communication. It works well over social media. When you can see people's profiles, most of your inquiries will be genuine. And if your event information is clear, then the amount of questions you need to answer will be the least. Be quick, short, and exact in your replies. If someone asks you for a service that you don't offer, then be kind enough to refer them to someone that does. Never ignore any inquiry. Event handling. Brief your team far in advance. Prepare your coaches through roleplay for their upcoming teaching tasks. Try to give them a new task every event so they can continue to grow. On the event day itself, work on time. Avoid that participants have to wait. Keep the coaches engaged. Now, during the actual event, as a lead coach, you should step back and observe. You need distance to maintain overview. If anything comes up, first try to assign another coach. Be sure all coaches are busy before you engage yourself. Creating teaching opportunities. When a coach manages to teach a traumatized non-swimmer how to dive, then in the eyes of that student, that coach is a superhero. And that is a great, empowering, addictive, ego-boosting experience. It is lovely to hear how good and great you are. And while the coaches are basking themselves in appreciation, as a lead coach, you must let go of that. Respect all coach-to-student relationships. Once you as a lead coach prepared one of your coaches through roleplay to teach a certain subject and you both decided that they are ready, then let them do it without interfering, even if they stumble. They might even teach better when you're not around to watch them struggle. Often you coaches need a minute to just Adjust and find their bearing. Give them that minute. If they wish your assistance, they will let you know. Now let them be. Afterwards, new coaches sometimes feel they did not so well. If that's the case, then tell them that they did good enough and that they will only get better every time they do it again. We are not after perfection, because those that want things perfect often have to wait forever. Our approach should be practical, hands-on and without delays. The debriefing. Point out everything that went great. Then you could point out one area of improvement per person. But pick only one topic. Don't flood people with criticism unless they specifically asked for your feedback. After the event, make clear what's next. Tell the participants what the next lesson is about and discuss with the coaches what their next challenge should be. The aftercare. Once back at home, contact participants personally. Send them some pictures of the event. See if they had a good time or if they have any concerns, suggestions or wishes for the future. Your best credibility is the way your participants feel and talk about you. They don't care how deep you can dive or what your certificates are. If you kept things safe and fun, and you cared for them and taught them with patience and gave them a memorable time, then they will return and they will take their friends with them. Plan B. It's good to already describe a plan B in your event information. If the East Coast is rough, plan B is to dive on the West Coast. If there will be a typhoon warning, plan B is to dive in an indoor swimming pool. Never cancel events, it's bad for morality. Your participants already cleared their schedule specifically for your event, so no matter what happens, the show must go on. Now lastly, what to do when things go wrong. In case of an emergency, get into problem-solving mode. There is no time to ruminate about what you could or should have done better. You can ponder about that tomorrow. Don't admit to guilt. Also, don't blame anyone, but give maximum care. Stay professional, purposeful and positive. Something about bashers. Once you become successful, there will be people that don't like it. When your actions get publicly criticized, then friendly thank the person for the feedback and defend your actions in a cool and factful manner. Close your statement by saying you gladly continue your conversation in private. If the person has real concerns, he will take up on your suggestion to talk face to face. If he is just trying to bash you, then he will have no interest in a private conversation since there is no audience. Congratulate and celebrate growth. If you're a good teacher, it can easily happen that your participants end up diving deeper than you, or that your coaches start their own events and become successful themselves. This can be a bit painful sometimes, but be a good sport about it and continue supporting. Don't give in to the temptation to hold people back or slow them down. Instead, be proud of them and allow them to stand on your shoulders to reach for the sky. Just keep doing your own thing. It's okay to copy certain ideas, but often you're better off to not watch too much what others do and just do something original. Find new destinations, find your own venues, be creative and boldly go where no man has gone before. That's it for Lead Coach Training. Thanks for joining us in our wonderful mission to connect people to the ocean. I hope to join you on your upcoming event.